Chat, what's good, everyone? Welcome. Let's get a little roll call in before I bring some special guests. If you were in the chat yesterday, you know we got a nice couple of people coming to talk all things sports, comics, Pokemon. So let's see. Dark Star, I saw you in the chat. You said first, Mr. Ballmain. SHB Views. They're beefing over who was first. Postal Pulse, C Trug. We got Johan in the chat. Shout out Johan. We got Kyla in the chat. We got Jake in the chat. We got hella people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. So today's gonna be a more chill stream. We're not gonna be focusing on a live event. That was yesterday. Make sure you always attend our live event streams. We rip packs. It's a good old time. So I am going to bring up a special group. Honestly, we're an Avengers level threat at this point. We're going to talk all things sports, Pokemon, comics. We got a specialist, I would say, for every single genre. And we're just going to talk about some chase cards that are in the Courtyard packs. So I'm going to bring them up. I'm going to have them all give a spiel on who they are in Courtyard and, you know, what makes them great. So I'm going to bring up my boys, Hiram, Jim, and Jacob. Is everyone
What's up?
Is everyone here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, guys.
What's up, guys? So we're going to do a little round table. Some of you have been on stream before. Some of you have been the OG influencer, as you would like to call him, Jim. But yeah, let's just start off quick little intro on who you guys are, what you guys do, and your favorite collectibles that you guys have. Let's do that. We can start with Hiram.
What's up, everybody? My name's Hiram, owner of Hiram's Collectibles. I've been in the comic and collectibles business for over 10 years now. And I don't have it on me, but my favorite collectible is obviously going to be an Action Comics #1. One day I'll get one. First appearance of Superman.
One day. Let's go, Jacob. How about you? Let's kick you off.
Hey, I'm Jacob. I've been with Courtyard for about 3 months now. I do Pokemon sourcing, a lot of singles, some slabs, and mainly, I would say probably my favorite collectible is what you see behind me. One of them, at least, is the entire ETB wall of every ETB that exists.
No, that collection is fire. I'm sure everyone in the chat right now is going crazy right now. And what about you, Jim? I know we got the OG over here.
Hey, guys, I'm Jim. I've been at Courtyard for about 4 years now. Ever since back before the Genesis drop, if you guys have been around. At Courtyard, I run purchasing for all of our graded cards, and I do a lot of operations-based stuff as well. So a little tough to say exactly what we're working on right now for me, but my favorite collectible kind of varies, but I've got a few pretty cool cards back here. I got a few for Christmas. My new Ends Reshiram is pretty cool, but my OG card is my base set Charizard Japanese that I got. So probably my most prized, very old card, even though it's only a PSA 7. It's still a good thing to have look back on.
That's awesome, Jacob. I see Jacob's face like lit up when you heard that. But yeah, awesome. So we're gonna go through some chases. I'm gonna start with you, Jim, because you know right now we got Canada in a pretty close matchup right now. It's 2-2. Last time I checked, McKinnon scored.
Yep.
But I think we want to focus more on the main, not the main man, but a very exciting man. I would say he's generational. He scored the first goal today. And we're talking about Macklin Celebrini.
I wouldn't challenge on that, and I had to bring out my Sharks hat for today just to throw it on. I mean, I've got my Avs shirt on as well. I mean, they're my two favorite teams, but Macklin Celebrini, I think you're right. I think he's generational. I don't know if we're there yet, calling him generational. I think another couple seasons like this, I think you're right. But just watching the Mick Mac line at the Olympics right now, absolutely tear it up. Watching him play out there with McDavid, watching him high five Sidney Crosby, watching him at the World Junior Champion or the World Championships last year, getting mentored by Crosby. It's wild to see this, and the Sharks have never really had this before. So as a Sharks fan, as someone who lives in the Bay Area, just seeing this kid like come in and like revitalize our franchise overnight. Our rebuild is ahead of schedule. You have to talk about this kid every chance you get, and I haven't seen anything negative said about him at all. The kid plays a two-way game. He is back checking just as hard as he forechecks. And it's not like he's McDavid where he's got like elite level stick handling, even though he kind of does. It's not like he's Matthews with an elite level shot. He's not Cale Makar with like the most elite silky skating you've ever seen. He's just like Crosby where he does all of it at an elite level. And just watching him play on the Sharks has been a complete it's been a treat this year to watch the kid play. But not just to focus on him. We actually have two players from each of the Olympic teams in the heavy hitters here on this pack. We've also got, if you look at the number 1 card, it's the American captain, Austin Matthews, who's playing amazing right now at the Olympics. That's the sickest card we got. In the top right corner there, we got Sidney Crosby, a gold border. Oh my God, that's such a sick card. And then down in the bottom right corner, we have a Young Guns Quinn Hughes. So, no, wait, that's another map. Oh, your screen is set up a little differently. Oh, right next to Celebration.
I see it now. Oh, right there.
Yeah, we got the Young Gun Hughes. So we got 2 players from each team. We got U.S., Quinn Hughes, Austin Matthews, and then we got Crosby and Celebrant. I think that's going to be the gold medal game, but Canada does need to step it up against Czechia today. It's looking a little rough right now. So,
yeah, for sure. I mean, this Hockey Pro Pack has a lot of heavy hitters, especially the Canadians and the Americans. I mean, just talking about Celebrini again, I mean, like being a top scorer for the Olympics as a teenager, like that's just insane. And I gotta show, I'm very upset that Quinn Hughes, as a Devils fan, did not get traded to the Devils, because then we would have had the little Hughes trio there, and that would have been fun to watch in New Jersey. But yeah, it's been really cool seeing the Olympics and kind of seeing how this value can change if someone wins an Olympic medal. Because I know the NHL hasn't been allowed to play in the Olympics, or they just didn't play in the Olympics. I don't know too much. You would know better than me.
Yeah. Effectively, the NHL and the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, did not reach an agreement to have the players play. And however you want to go about that, I think it's my feelings on that issue are probably a little too spicy, or as the Ted Lasso guys would say, my language would be a bit fruity. But you really like not having the NHL players in the Olympics drop the caliber of play by a lot, right? And you had a couple of guys that came out and said, if you don't let me play for my country, this is going to be my last chance. I'm going to skip a season, or I'm just going to go and like take whatever penalties I get, right? And so watching, Crosby at maybe his last Olympics, although I doubt it, or, Ovechkin signed that letter, even though Russia's not here, but you have all of these players that really want to come out and represent their country. It's like a totally different level of hockey. And you saw it last year at the Four Nations when, you had Sweden, Finland, Canada, US come out and play during the All-Star break, and everyone thought like, oh, this is going to be some really like interesting, like kind of almost like a fantasy tournament or kind of like an exhibition, but it wasn't. I mean, those games were intense, and you had people all across the sports industry, like Stephen A. Smith came out and just talked so much shit about the basketball All-Star game while comparing it to the level of effort that was going on at the Four Nations hockey tournament. And it really like put hockey on the map, and like viewership is up this year. The Olympic viewership is up. So I'm really hoping to see hockey continue to be revitalized with players like Macklin Celebrini, right?
It's been awesome. I mean, the Four Nations, arguably, actually not even arguably, I think unanimously around all sports fans, it was the best all-star game out of all the sports, at
100%.
least in America. And I think when people have that passion, that emotion, it like goes to the fans and everyone loves it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, going a little transitioning into our new pack, the Zodiac pack. We matched a bunch of our Lunar New Year Zodiacs with the animals of Pokemon. I think this is super awesome. I had a lot of fun yesterday ripping a pack. I actually got $150 Gloom in this pack yesterday on stream. Not to toot my own horn here, but Jacob was super helpful in helping me kind of talk about the pack yesterday, and we were kind of geeking about some of these cards. I mean, we are talking about this Rayquaza. I mean, it's super 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 sick. But I know Jacob wanted to give a little deep dive into some of the cards in this and some other heavy hitters in this pack too.
Yeah, so for me, I love this Rayquaza. It's my favorite card from Evolving Skies next to the Sleepy Dragonite. But if you scroll down just a little bit here, we have my favorite chase or my favorite hitter in this pack. It's the PSA 1 Gold Star Gyarados right there in the middle, right above your mouse. Yeah. Like, you guys may hate on PSA 1s, you may not like it, but there are so many people that chase that PSA 1 group, and ones are hard to grade sometimes. Those cards are just a little too beat up. PSA just may send them back to you and say, nah, we can't grade this. It's just a little too beat up for us. Then you have the Shining Steelix, you have a Gold Star Groudon, and a Gold Star Suicune. There's so much good stuff in this pack. It's actually crazy.
Dude, I'll take that Gold Star 1 over many
Me
cards in
too.
this pack. So you are not
That's what I'm
alone, man.
saying.
That's a rare and a 1, rare overall. Beautiful, beautiful
Oh,
card.
and it's a Gyarados. And then you got the Shining Gyarados there to the side as well. There's so many good cards in this pack.
It's
That was
so
one of
weird that like the Golden Stars and PSA ones too have been like really trending now too. Like it's like perfect time to talk about it too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
then you have a Black Label Meowth, and I think that Meowth is like a pop 6, if I remember correctly, right above, right next to the Gyarados. It was a pop 6. It may be more now, but yeah, it's awesome. Absolutely beautiful card. Goes with your nice rocket theme. Everyone's chasing destined rivals, begging for it. So pull it right here easier.
Oh yeah. What a beautiful card. I always like to think if I see Meowth with Giovanni, it's like a Meowth dream where throughout the entire show, he always thought like, oh, I want to be with Giovanni, but it was always Persian. And so every time I see him, I'm like, well, he's dreaming. Yeah, it's part of Meowth.
Yeah. No, that's Persian. Persian's his boy.
That's so funny. Do you guys have, not just Jacob, but do any of you guys have some fun Pokemon stories of maybe a chase you guys were getting or something that you guys like finally got the grail or you had a card that you lost or something?
I mean, I the boys know already, but I collect PSA 10 Greninjas, and I have been looking for a PSA 10 Ash Greninja for a good amount of time. That is maybe pop 11, and it
That's a
never
hard
comes
card.
up. It's a hard card. So the English version specifically, because you can see the Japanese one. So that card's always eluded me. What about you guys?
Yes. Those English ones, they have those little prongs on the side of the old Xbox promo boxes where they held them in with plastic and always dinged the edges. So it's so hard to grade that card.
Impossible.
Yep.
Go
Jacob
Jim.
brought up my favorite card from Evolving Skies and one of my favorite cards of all time because it's one of the cards that actually goes along with the lore of Rayquaza in the game. So in the background of that card is the Sky Pillar, which is where you find Rayquaza in like the Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald games. So I mean, I'm a big Weather Trio guy. Like I was 6 when Gen 1 games came out in 96, 97. So what you got here? Oh, a little Crocodile. Nice. I mean, it's like you brought us on for all these different topics here. All three of us are absolute Pokemon fanatics, right? So like Jacob with all of the cards, I play all the games competitively. I play all the ROM hacks. Like Hiram knows more than I do. It's wild. Like there's so much Pokemon knowledge on this call. We're all talking like other stuff, but yeah, you couldn't have picked a better group.
Ooh,
little chase card I just got pulled.
Ooh, someone just pulled a bubble. All right.
On stream too, so maybe we just good luck.
And we spoke
Which
the
pack
luck
we're
in.
looking at here? This is
We're
the
looking
at the
Zodiac. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. I mean, oh, what a pull there.
Wow.
Wow, we really could have
That's-
ripped the pack and then got this. But
These
yeah,
shows
no.
wrong. You got the Obsidian Gloom yesterday, so
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to all three of you for, you guys always bring that Pokemon heat. Sometimes I don't have too much Pokemon heat, but I brought the Avengers with me, like I said, and I'm gonna keep bringing them as hopefully I don't bother them enough, and they keep coming on. So the chat needs to show some love. As we move on a little bit, I know we wanted to talk about some comics too. Me and Hiram were talking about this poll. I mean, it didn't start at all in the comics, but arguably this if we didn't have this comic, we wouldn't have had the MCU, to be honest. I mean, Hiram, do we want to talk about this comic? And I know you have super love for this one.
Look, you guys got to understand that this single comic book, this character launched a multi-billion-dollar film empire. Not Spider-Man, not the Avengers. This man right here in 2008, Robert Downey Jr., he built it in a cave and he became the Iron Man, and he started probably one of the biggest pop culture trends of our lifetime. This is the first appearance of Iron Man from 1963, Tales of Suspense number 39. This is before the red and gold suit. This is before the Avengers, before the MCU. He built this armor in the Cold War, and it is a beautiful Stan Lee story with Don Heck covers. Jack Kirby had some input on that as well. And while this book back in the day may not have been as big as, say, an Avengers 1 or a Spider-Man number 1, this book holds its weight on its own as one of the most blue chip comic books that anybody could ever own today.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
look at
so
it
cool.
right here. It's
Yeah.
super cool, and it's really cool to like see the grading. Once I joined Courtyard, that's kind of when I first found out about grading. That you could even grade comics, and they're like huge slabs that you get that are like six regular slabs combined in one. And like we were talking, and it's like super hard to get the OG comics and in tens, and like even 3.5s like this are like looked at as like super grails.
Yeah, and a lot of this pack, not just this Tales of Suspense, this Silver Age pack is really what it is. The Silver Age, which really was the start of these Marvel comics. And we have so many representatives of these first appearances for these huge characters. Look at there in the top left, you have the first appearance of the X-Men, first Doctor Doom right next to it. I mean, we have this book right here is still one of the most undervalued Marvel comics for the white page grails from the 1960s, because they still haven't even touched the big screen yet. If you look right next to it, you have the first appearance of Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom in the new movie, and this book still hasn't even reached its potential. All of these books that are so scarce in comparison to these cards that we have, pop 2,000, 3,000. These books are just true blue chip investments, and the fact that you have a vending machine where you could spend $200 to get this $3,000 or $4,000 comic book, I think that's really, really cool.
That's the magic about Courtyard. I mean, even just us talking about all these different kind of collectibles that we can get, and sharing like fun stories and stuff that like we've had on our knowledge about, and things like that. It like brings the community together, and we're building a little community and sharing it out to our beloved audience.
Yeah. I think even if you don't go to the Silver Age pack, the Comic Pro pack, or any other pack, you have comics through all of the ages. Whether you love McFarlane Spider-Mans from ASM 300, first appearance of Venom, if you like modern variants with the Modern Age pack, the Silver Age pack is where I like to go to. But you have things there with classic Walking Dead number 1, first appearance of Walking Dead if you like the show. First appearance of Batman Beyond, first appearance of Spider-Gwen if you like Enter the Spider-Verse. So there's a little something for everybody. Remember, comics have been around for 100 years, and we have something for every genre of collector.
Yeah, I mean, this has been such a treat to share a bunch of the stuff. I mean, I've learned a whole bunch out of you guys in literally just 25 minutes, and that's what's awesome. Before we go, do you guys have any other comments? Do you guys have anything else you guys want to share? I wanted to give you guys the floor before we peace out of here.
I just want to say the next time that we do one of these, it's gonna be One Piece, of course. We have to. We gotta do it, and we gotta
Soon.
talk One Piece because
It's
that's
soon.
the GOAT.
Yeah,
I would love to talk more One Piece, Hiram. We're currently working on getting that back in stock. We've got some pretty big sourcing initiatives underway to keep that going. I
Yep.
think that machine, when that machine goes back in stock, it's the shortest lived machine that we have on Courtyard. People see it and they hit it so hard that it goes out of stock in a couple hours. We'll send back in stock emails to people and they get them when they're at work. They come home after work and they're like, hey, what the heck? This machine's out of stock again. I'm like, guys, it just gets hit so hard. So we're really crushing One Piece sourcing right now. So next time, Hiram, next time we'll have some good stuff for you.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that.
we even got
Yeah, we have
alpha
some
on
good
this
themes.
too. We
Yeah.
even got some alpha on the stream. One Piece is coming back soon, guys, and we got some other surprises too. Make sure you guys stay on the live events. I'm gonna try to bug these guys to come on more streams. I see the chat has been loving it, so we thank you guys for joining. Please comment down below what else you guys want to see, such as One Piece, and we will catch you guys on the next stream. Peace, everyone.